Fucking have a look how adorable they are. Oh my lord. They're so fucking cool. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zira, and welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen, to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Last episode, we landed in Japan, the first of 3 locations out in Eastern Asia, and we had our hands full. What started off as a herbivore roundup and getting some dinosaurs into already pre-built enclosures turned into a carnivorous fucking haul, including not only getting juvenile Spinosaurs, but having the adults, not 1, not 2, but 3 of the bastards rock up and cause absolute mayhem. If you missed that episode or any other episodes, feel free to catch the playlist in the description down below. But we've gotten to a point on that park where all we have to do now is take it to a 5-star rating, and we have completed it. It is currently sitting at a 3-star rating, as you can see on screen, and with all the other objectives out of the way, it is time for us to move on. It is time for us to take on a brand new area, and we are heading on down, ladies and gentlemen, to Indonesia, which I'm very much looking forward to, because I don't get to flex the fact that I can speak a little bit of Indonesian. On my YouTube channel, maybe never, but in real life as well, never. So it's good to be able to sit back here and do it. So ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, it is game time. Or should I say, Selamat Pagi, Apa Kabar. We are heading on into Nusa Tenggara Islands, Indonesia. Reports of disease in wild dinosaur populations has a client worried, especially with a tourist hotspot nearby. They've enlisted DIN to help set up a facility that can both house dinosaurs and treat any outbreaks that arise. I did this one next because I feel it could be the more monotonous of the 2 that are left over, because this is going to be heavily influenced on medicine and finding treatments, and we haven't done that yet, so it might seem monotonous to some, but to me it's exciting because it's something that we haven't done. It's new territory for us to dive into, okay?
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, you know, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
I'm back, and my glasses are on, because I mean business.
Lots of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Let's have a little look around while we wait.
You're joining us here?
How big is it?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
Alright, so Nusa Tenggara Islands, Indonesia, park rating target. So this is to get the 5 stars. Total scientist skill at 60, number of genetically modified animals at 15, average dinosaur comfort at 100%, a number of different species, 12. Appeal modifiers, we have the Chunkingosaurus at 82, the Styracosaurus at 76, the Nodosaurus at 76, the Stygimoloch at 57, the Microceratus at 42, the Struthiomimus at 26, and the Homolocephale 23. Site information, regular dinosaur deliveries are up, but frequent disease outbreaks are in the negative, so we are going to be scrambling. That being said, we're going to listen to comms again.
The site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh?
Well,
mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup
Cabot
generators.
likes even saving some money because he's a tight
backup
ass.
Generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum.
Can we speed this up, Cabot, please? I've got people to talk to at home. Alright, so it's probably going to tell me, yeah, research the following. Small substation. Now, I had so much money on the Japanese island, the park, that I was able to go do some research before we got here. So operation-wise, I'm already down to staff center number 3. having a look at dig sites. I have unlocked everything bar the 2 down here in marine animals and flying reptiles dig site number 3, but everything else is online. Enclosure wise, we have the large electric fences. Obviously we needed to keep those Spinosaurs in check. When it came to gene modification, I have studied fertility and compatibility just to help with the success rate of breeding. And attractions, I think we're still the same, but we can now do the lagoon viewing gallery, which means we're going to have some lagoon.
To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station.
We're going to be able to do aquatic dinos on this map, I reckon.
Pylon.
Okay, so construct at least 1 operational small substation. We can do that. So we've got this here. It wants us to plonk it over here. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. We need to connect it to the already pre-existing post. And that is now powered up our little substation.
Animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
All right, well,
viral disaster
how big a
aside,
section do we need? Adult Psittacosaurus transport.
Transportation on the way. Assets in the air.
Okay. Let's get some pylons going. Pylon this bad boy right there. Boom. And we will get a substation. Powered up, baby. We just need to make sure we've got a little entranceway for our enclosure, so a gate. Let's put that one here.
Confirming asset delivery.
And we have a ranger team already on deck here. I'm gonna have to build a ranger team. We can maybe do some cohabilitation.
That
I didn't realise how small these little bastards were. It'll tell me who they can cohabilitate with, won't it? It doesn't like the Struthiomimus, but doesn't dislike them. Oh no, they like the Struthiomimus. Fantastic. What do we need? We need some water. That's fine. Let's put a fucking drinking hole in the back here then, shall we? Plenty of water. 999%. Let's get some of this. Maybe even spruce it up in the back here. Spruce them up around the bend. Beautiful. Alright, they are little cuties, aren't they? Wouldn't want to get close to those spikes on the side of their fucking mouths, though. Struthiomimus. What are you missing? Ground leaf. We can do that. We can sort ground leaf out for you, my friend. Don't you worry about that. And they will soon realise that there is plenty of water once they spread out and they start allocating themselves the appropriate kind of, you know, maybe a little bit of a watering hole right there. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. Do we have a paleo center?
Transportation complete.
No, we do not, but we're going to need one, so let's preemptively build one. Not going to be able to heal any fucking dinosaurs that have any diseases if we don't have the appropriate building to do so. Make sure your delivered dinosaurs have an average comfort rating of 80% and have a total combined scientist skill of 20.
Deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some
we need to hire some
catastrophically
scientists
chaotic
then.
storm?
What's your skill level?
Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
6. I'm going to assume it's 6 and 3, which is 9. Yep, okay. Scientists, who can we bring on deck? Five welfare's nice. Welfare specialist. Always good to have a welfare specialist on hand. That's taken us to what? 15, 17. We need to be at 20. 2's across the board. Oh, a good geneticist right there. What about Catherine Jabal, just to round it out? Alright, we've got 10 seconds left for this comfort rating. Let's have a look at what it looks like on the inside. Yeah. Yeah.
A disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual. Dr. Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands. Finch,
there you go.
I have never seen you take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur.
Is that enough room for you to drive out? Fantastic. Beautiful. Rangers are out. MVU's out there. We've got to eradicate the disease from the site, and diseased dinosaurs remaining, obviously. Okay, what do we got here? Achieve about above 6 appeal. Research scale and skin toughness at the Science Center. We're already maxed out on security. We could do that, though. Let's do that. Research scale and skin toughness. Okay. Gives our researchers something to do. Gene modification. Scale and skin toughness. Let's get them all going. And in the meantime, just to be sure that we're kind of like prepared for anything really. Staff center. Boom. Okie dokie. Right, well, they're out there eradicating the disease. They're doing their job. That is fantastic. We can focus down on these amenities then. Which we don't have any guests yet going into these buildings, so I can't even gauge. I reckon an ice slushy out this way would be fantastic. With some booth seating, a fossil display, and a jukebox. And we'll come back and we'll check on that later. Okay. It's books right now, but let's go t-shirts.
Great work, but
let's go
disease
couches,
is still burning
display tag
wild
cabinet, and
populations.
fountain.
More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying
Burgers
pan
and fries
into
are
the
always
disease-ridden fire, huh?
Booth seating.
All right then. Get
Fish
to it,
tank.
everyone. You all know your places.
Statue.
Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
Alright. Arrival of the Chunkingosaurus imminent. Ensure the Chunkingosaurus is safely enclosed. Diseased dinosaurs remaining. Can these guys cohabilitate with the Chunkingosaurus? That is what I would like to know. You're apparently missing ground nut. Okay. Can I put some more? Thank you. I want to see your cohabilitation needs. Just as the carnivores and the Therizinosaurus, the Therezinino, Struthiomimus doesn't like hybrid carnivores, doesn't like the... See, it's indifferent with the Piscatorus, but if we have a look at the Piscatorus themselves, I think it said that they were, like, happy. Yeah, they love being with the Struthiomimus, so that's okay. That's cool. That's dope. Yeah, put it... They're cracking the shits because of the lack of amenities. I put amenities down and nobody's fucking going to them. Hopefully we don't have to add much more. If we do need to start modifying more, then maybe we'll just leave these 3 grouped up in here and then we'll move on to a new location. Because if 12 is what's going to get us a 5-star, 3 over here, We kind of build another setup over here. We can do kind of one that tailors off over here. So there's 369. Then we can get other work going on the other side. There's a dinosaur health issue here. Piscosaurus. No. It's got an infection. Oh, it dislikes. Is it not like... Oh, hang on a minute. It doesn't like cohabitation. We can sort that out.
But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
Oh,
we won't.
fuck.
No doubt this is extinction now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling.
Fuck.
The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
We've got power loss for 15 minutes. We need to start building a new enclosure for these Chungosaurus because they do not like cohabitation, so we need just a dedicated Chunkingosaurus like little pen, little area. I'm not going to use all of this for the Chunkingosaurus. I'm going to divide it up. Kind of like what I was going to do before. So what we might do is if we start it from here, and we just run a straight line, or a straight enough line, boom, like that, and then water-wise, we split the water between like that. We're going to have to build some gates, so we'll put a gate, and then we'll put one on the inside. We can't even knock out the other ones because I've got no power. I just have to wait out time, I suppose. Do I have any backup generators? Can I place a backup generator?
Transporting asset. Attention personnel. We have
Yeah, boy.
power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
I'm going to put another backup generator over here. Get wrecked. Research. Fossils? No. Expedition Center. We need to find the Homolocephale. Homolocephale? Filters applied. We need to find herbivores. Homolocephale's out there, but I want to see if we can narrow it down. Oh, Australia! We can go dig up in Australia. Fantastic. Am I going to have to go to a dig site that's shared? Yep, I'm going to have to go over here. Homolocephale, where is it? Alright, you go do that. I'm going to see... Oh, they're still on task. Fantastic. Okay. Transport. Alright, expedition has been completed. Let's go to the fossil, to the science center. Let's go see our fossils. Sell, sell, sell. I don't need Noviraptor, don't need Velociraptor. Yeah, shit. That's not what we wanted. You can reboot that. Okay. Fossil time. Let's see. We need 70%, so we'll get that extracted. Choose a contract. Have at least 200 guests in your park. Let's do that. Got 118, so we're not far off. Speed up the process just a little bit. Maintenance work getting done on that substation over there. 30 seconds and counting for us to get ourselves that fossil extraction done, and then we can get another expedition going, so we can go get some more of that fossil typing, provided we haven't oh, fuck off!
Modern animals evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Alright, we've got a viable genome. But it's not the 70% we need, so we're going to get that done, and then we're going to need to build a, like a little spawning point. Tell me it's not allowed, mate. I know exactly what I'm doing. Synthesize these guys. Oh, we can get an Anki as well. We got the Corythosaurus we can do, the Mysosaurus as well. We want to play with some genomes. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Yep. That's our female patterning done. Easy. For the boys. Do we go a darker? I can dig that. I can dig that. Let's go. Potential batch size of 6. We have expected survival rate of 83%. What we will do in the meantime as well with the fossils over here is we will view our fossils and we will look at the Gallimimus. That's going to take us to 89% viability. And we're going to get some Gallimimus going inside with the Struthiomimus. Kicking goals, ladies and gentlemen. Flying. 3, 2, 1. Alright, synthesization has been completed. Let's look at our fossils. Let's get the these guys going. What are we looking at for our batch size here? We had a batch size of 6 and 5 viable eggs. I'm happy with that. Resilient and docile. We can change him to a male. Yeah, I reckon that's the plot. That is the way we're going to go. But we need scientists to do that. So let's see. Just wait. We'll wait a minute. We'll speed things up. We'll speed up the process. Getting new dinosaurs in is obviously going to raise our dinosaur rating and attractiveness, so more people are going to come in. I'm actually quite surprised that this is a map that we're actually getting amenities built and people coming through. Like, I understand it's like a park sim, but if this map is to focus on viral outbreaks, then I would have thought this was more of a sanctuary that people wouldn't be coming to. Let's begin our incubation. And then they will get dropped off. Gallimimus fossils. Do some oviraptors. We've got some parasaurs as well. This would just increase the genomes of what we already know. Like, increasing the validity of our Velociraptor genome is very handy. Oh, that's going to max out our genome to 100 for the Gallimimus. I think we do that. I think we do that. Because why not? We have 45 seconds to get another 94 people through the gate. I don't think we are going to pass that contract, unfortunately, which seemed like the easiest one at the time, but I bombed the fuck out. Alright, let's have a little look-see look, shall we? Little perv. Oh, the coloration is so good. There come our little ladies, and there's our man at the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
They look so fucking good, man. Alright, what do you guys need? Some water. You'll soon find you've got plenty of that. Ground leaf. And ground fibre. They will be good. They will be great. We need to start making some profit because I am bombing with money. Guest comfort needs to be raised. Why am I hemorrhaging money? Oh, this is not good. This is not good. My guest comfort is increasing, which is fantastic, but I'd love to get a couple more people through the door so we can fucking... Don't even have enough to refuel the fucking... Alright, we're steadily getting up to where we need to be. 55 out of 80% guest comfort done. We're almost at 250 number of guests on site. Almost at the 150 profit per minute. So we're kicking goals. The Gallimimus should help increase this rating just a little bit as well. Brand new dinos into the mix. I want to get a breeding... Multiple nests required. We might need to research. Hang on, can we research bigger the additional hatchery bays? No. Okay, so we need to place multiple of these down. There we go. Let's release. Let's get the Gallimimus out here. They look majestic.
We are pleased to welcome our Gallimimus to the park.
Now, adult population is fine. Oh, cohabitation discomfort was a thing. Now, once they spread out, they'll find there's ground leaf, there's cover, there's water. The only thing that I haven't been able to provide yet is some wetland, and we might do that out the back here. We need some dinosaurs to fill the other slot. Mosasaur are always good. Cories are good. Oviraptors are different. Low-key Ceratops could be fun as well. We haven't seen any of those since the start of the game, but we've got the Mosasaur up to 95. So let's, after we get our... Well, we need someone with geneticist stuff. So can we hire some geneticists? Birdo and Cooper. That way we can go in here, we can go Mysosaur, we can go thank you very much. No, because we don't have enough money. How much money do we need for the Mysosaur? Let's just wait for the profit to climb. Do we have to maybe speed up time a little bit just to get that profit margin up? 83,000 should be plenty, right? No, it's not. Excuse the fuck me. 127,000? We got three viable eggs. Or we can go 1 male, 2 female. Once we have the money. And we just let them breed. And they can fill up the spot out there themselves. We just need the money for it. Which we can now do. Begin incubation. Our boys are here. They are loving life. It is fantastic. Let's create a plan. %98 chance to breed, baby. And they don't have any welfare, so we can't even breed them. That is alright. Let's see if nature runs its course. Oh! We have babies already. Fantastic. I didn't pay any mind to that. That's the mama and the papa right there. I can guarantee it. And they're like overlooking. That's so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release them. Oh, they look fucking adorable. Oh, we hatched 2 and 2. 2 boys, 2 girls. Perfect clutch. Perfect clutch. Alright, I'm happy to let them keep breeding. How are we looking in here? 3 comfort issues. They need more adult population. Yeah, we'll begin the incubation. Send all 3 girls. That should take them over the line. Oh, no, we've done it.
Photographs alongside it, and who better to capture the majesty of our dinosaurs than you?
Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm actually going to go take the photos myself. Direct control. Look out, people. Fucking tit. Watch out, everyone. Fucking run you over, you bastards. Let's go witness the fruit of my labours. Bam.
Congratulations. This sanctuary is performing beyond expectations, and our client is immensely pleased.
We've got to make up 8 to get to the conservation sector goal, which is going to open up a new section of the map for us, which is going to be able to help us progress the story just that tad more. Just a little bit more. Okay, so in the process of waiting for that to go down, I've had Gallimimus pinch one of these nests. And we're going to have 4 Gallimimus babies in 3 minutes. Here we go. Fucking have a look how adorable they are. Oh my lord. They're so fucking cool. You'll find more ground leaf. There's plenty in there. The expedition returns in 10 seconds, which will tick off that contract, and it's going to open up a new location. It's going to open up this whole section here. You watch. You watch it go boom. Told you. Hell yeah. Explore the new site.
That isn't just new land we've earned, it's new opportunity. So I say we give guests an aerial view of the world's foremost dino disease treatment sanctuary. It's sure to be a hit. If only because the balloon tour is way out of dinosaur sneezing range.
A hot air balloon. Construct an operational balloon tour. I think I have to research that. Hang on a minute. Alright, I don't know how these balloon tours work, but I'm keen to find out. Now, are you going to get angry because of the cohabilitation? Yeah, okay, so the discomfort's getting a bit out of control there, so we're going to have to take out. I'll let those hatch, and then we're getting rid of it. Unfortunately, once this goes, we can set up a balloon tour. Can we have, depending on how big it is, we can have it actually leave from the front here. Attractions. Balloon tour. Styracosaurus inbound. Fucking hell. Do you play well with Styraco? I'm going to guess and say these guys might. Can we get... That's sick. That's so cool. That means we can demolish this one over here. Because I thought I had to set two of them up. But that balloon is going to go all over the place. And they're getting their money's worth, I can tell you that much. Bring in the Styracosaurus so I can give them a fucking look over and see how they're going. Wait for this ranger team to hurry the fuck up. That ranger team's going to do the job. Come on now. The Nodosaurus.
This facility has developed a reputation. And as such, we've been asked to take delivery of a diseased dinosaur. Be warned, there's a chance that its illness is, let's say, particularly bad.
Particularly bad? Hey, I don't think we'll be taking that delivery, but so kind of you to offer.
I apologize. I didn't mean to present that as optional.
That's alright. Because I will build it its own fucking little enclosure over here so we don't have to deal with it. Nodosaurus love there. They love there. I know I just built an enclosure down the back for them. Where's the car? In order to fucking get the research done, I need to take a photo of the diseased dino. So allow me momentarily. To get a photo of this Styracosaurus.
We were expecting the worst, and that's exactly what we've got. This poor animal's disease is highly transmissible and could spread dangerously fast.
Oh, fancy that. I mean, if only someone said it wasn't a good idea. Well, we need to deal with this, huh? You get on that while I get on whatever transport is heading away from here.
No time to waste. Let's research a cure and treat our animals. We cannot allow our good work to be undone.
Be missing ground leaf. There's plenty of ground leaf. Oh, everything's been struck with tuberculosis. Oh, fantastic. Alright, all of the medicine has been researched. We have 15 dinosaurs, 14 dinosaurs. They're all getting healed, which is fantastic. So there's one more sick dino left. It's this bastard over here. Oh, hang on. Did you get him? I'm tracking him. He's going in. He's going in. Go get him! Go get him!
Well,
Yes!
Kira said that we'd earned a reputation for handling disease, and here we are. Excellent work. Now we continue improving the health and happiness of our animals.
Keep dinosaurs disease-free for 1 minute, folks. I feel we might be knocking on the door of having this park finished outside of making it a 5-star. Just under 12 million. So this is where I like to kind of look at my research here and start preemptively planning for things that are going to be available to us in the future. So we get all of the attractions going. So by the time we move on to the next park, we can dive into those. I'm just really... Let's get in here.
I always thought I'd end up on an exotic private island somewhere. I never thought there'd be so much hungry wildlife, though. Or tourists, for that matter. Anyway, the client wants us to expand out to another area. But we'll need to jump through a hoop or two to get there. Now that I've relayed the message, I'll leave the jumping to you.
Another area?